Welcome, Libra, to this special January 2021 Tarot Outlook for the year. I hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, any subscribers and anyone new to my channel. Welcome. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. I am doing this special for all of you because it is almost my 1 year anniversary for this channel on January 9th. So I pretty much want to say thank you for everyone who has been here on this journey with me since I started. And I hope this year is just as good as last year. Okay, so let's get in here, you guys, and have some fun. Okay. So I do have a new deck. We are using the Zodiac Oracle that my husband got me for Christmas. I did get 3 decks, wait, 3? 3 or 4 decks for Christmas. So, however it is, and of course we did get the new card holders. So, okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you within the year. This reading is a little bit long, you guys, because I am hitting all seasons. Okay, everything's broken down into seasons. Okay, so going straight into the overall energy of the year for you using the Sacred Traveler cards. What is going on with Libra? What is the overall message for Libra this year? What's going on with Libra this year, Libra? And it feels like one more, guys. The card you guys got is the Gates of Triumph. Well, you know, Libra, you guys really need that. You guys are the third ones I've done a reading for, and I have to say that every card that's come up so far is perfect for each sign. You guys are really looking for that triumph, goals getting done, succeeding, getting through obstacles, all of that. So success expands in your life, right? Wow, how much better could you get for a new year? I am going to read from the Sacred Traveler really fast just to see exactly what it says for you guys, so that you have a better understanding of what exactly is going on. It says the gates of triumph are awaiting to open deep and wide for you. Inner and outer success is coming your way this year. Thriving in a state of mind. Accept that you really can reach any goal you desire, and even more victories will expand in your life. The more you feel it, the more you love it, and prosperity, fame, and fortune will pour into your life this year. Wow. Okay, you really have, like I said, been working really hard this year in 2020. And even from when I was doing readings from 2020, I noticed that a lot of you were still even struggling in 2019. So I do believe that this is your year for these gates of triumph to really open up to you. You've put in all the work, and it's time for your miracles to come through. And I really do feel that for you. So let's see. With this Zodiac Oracle, it comes with these element cards. So we're going to pull an element to see how exactly, what kind of energy is going to be surrounding you during this whole year. You're going to do this definitely, okay, in your own air power. Wow, okay. That's pretty powerful if you think about it, because you're using your own element. Yeah, it's showing that you're going to keep yourself balanced. You know what you want, and you have the logical sense of mind. Yeah, because it even said it in the thing, in the Gates of Triumph. You put your mind to it, and you're going to do it. So it's not even so much of an intuition card so much as it is a logical thinking of, you know what, I've already did this and I've done that, and this is the way it's going to be, right? It almost feels like for a lot of you Libras, it's like you already put in the work, you know, the intuitive work. Now it's time to combine the two together and say, hey, this is what logically and balanced, this is how we're going to balance this out. Wow. Okay. So that's amazing. So the error says that it's the truth. It's the truth and the clarity of the truth, the rationality, the reason, the common sense, and the logic. So you're going to separate yourself from what's not truth and what's not balance, and keep yourself calm, keeping your communication very open this year, and having, comprehending, it says right here, comprehending the points of views of others and promoting understanding on all sides. So your decision making is of a mutual understanding this year. But like I said, it's because you've already put in so much work. So whatever felt stagnant before, you're saying no more stagnant. I'm going for the gates of triumph. Okay. That's powerful. I've had a lot of powerful reading. Like I said, that I've only done Cancer and Pisces, and those were powerful too. So if you guys have either of those signs in your chart, you might want to go watch those because they're really powerful. Fire coming out, just lots of fire and water, you know. So very powerful. I think too, his 2020's put us pretty much through Hades. And so we're really ready to step out and say, you know what? No, I need to try and do something. I see what's going on and I need to do this. So getting straight into it, my friends, we're going straight to, oh no, I lost my paper. Hold on 1 second, guys, I'm sorry. Oh, I hope I didn't lose it too far away from my table. Anyway. Okay, so we're going straight into the beginning here, which is going to be January, February, and March, which is pretty much the winter time. And we're going to use the house cards to see which house is best needed for this time of the year. What is going to, what is the house that they are going to be needing and using this time? There it is, guys. The 12th house. So in January, February, and March, it is showing that the 12th house is most needed for this time of the season. This is the area of your life that is overwhelming you. You yield to a greater cause or power. And that is really just talking about also within the 12th house is your inner self, dreams, secrets, and past, the subconscious, and karma. So, and that's really getting through this gates of triumph, and that actually reminds me of the air a lot as well, saying that I know the truth, I have the clarity of the truth, and now I'm going to logically use it. So, wow, that's starting it right off the bat over here, Libra. This is going to be that inner self and dreams and secrets. If somebody has secrets against you, you're going to get to the inner truth about the situation. So I'm going to pull a planet card and see which planet is going to influence you the most during the winter season. Clarify on the 12th house for Libra. There it is. It's going to be Mars. Well, that's very interesting because Mars is coming into play right now in January. So Mars is going to be very important piece to this puzzle. And this could be why you're getting a big giant step and start at this right away, is because of that influence of Mars coming in. Now, this is very fiery. This is telling you you're never going to back down. You can't tell me that I can't do something. So now you have that, oh my gosh, you have this air, your own energy coming in with this fiery Mars saying, don't tell me what I don't know. Don't tell me I can't do things, because Mars doesn't back down, right? It's a warrior planet. It fights fiercely. Yeah. I mean, if you ever met an Aries, and that's what that is, right? Mars, Aries. If you ever met an Aries, you know they take charge, they take risks, and nothing's going to tell them I can't do this. So this card is actually I am. So, and it means that the motivation is so centered on yourself. Well, and it said your inner self, and your inner self in the 12th house. So, you know, that you have this situation of pretty much the situation is going to be the things that benefit you and affect you the most right now, because that's what you're worried about. So whatever you can do, you're going to do it with as much energy and motivation as possible. Wow. Get out of Libra's way. They're on a roll. Okay, so I'm going to get a zodiac sign that is going to show. I'm just sitting over here thinking if Aries falls out, then you just can call yourself the god of war. Okay. Okay, show me the sign that's most needed for Aries at this time. And this is pretty much how you're going to do this. This is kind of like how and you know, why. You have Gemini coming out, some more air sign. Doesn't surprise me because you have the air, the overall reading, right? So you have this Gemini coming out that's telling you, hey, I'm logically thinking. I know what I'm doing. Wow. Okay. So going straight to Gemini, you know, it's like you have these two pieces to you. You know, Gemini has the twins, so you're going to feel a little bit this way and a little bit that way I think with certain situations. I think Gemini is going to be good because it'll help you balance out the beginning of how you're going to really step in there with that Mars energy, because you're going to really kind of go with the flow, right? You're going to kind of think about it and then kind of just figure it out. But remember, the Gemini is also a fast-moving energy, which is very mutual and it flows. So it suggests that you, like I said, are going to be balancing your pros and cons and really, you know, looking at every option in the during the winter season. And then that way it can say, I can think about what I'm doing, center that, and then gather all the information that you need. So that way you know exactly where you're going to put all your attention to with the Mars, right? So yeah, wow. Just be careful though about being distracted. Don't allow other people to distract you. And I don't think you're going to have too much distraction with Mars over here. And I really like that because this is pretty much telling people kind of get out of my way with the Mars. But with the Gemini, they do get curious. They do have attention problems, right? They get distracted easily. So just kind of be careful of that. Okay. Otherwise, sorry. I can't put too much against these new ones like I did the other ones. That's the only downside to these new ones. Okay, so that's okay. They're doing a good job. So clarifying on the Gemini over here for winter. Yeah, because you might be distracted by a Queen of Pentacles. Maybe this person doesn't see the prosperity that you're doing. Maybe they're upset because you're changing something. Maybe they feel like you're not giving them enough attention. And so, you know, so they feel kind of left out. Also remember though, too, the Queen of Pentacles is also a guilty person. So maybe they feel guilty because they cannot go with the flow with you. Now that's very interesting because I just heard that. Like they don't feel like they can be a part of this change that you're going through, Libra, because it's kind of like you're by yourself. It's an independent thing. And so they kind of feel guilty, like maybe they cannot give you the answers or they can't help you. There's somebody like that. It could be a mother. It's because you're going for your Ace of Cups. Yeah. And for some of you, you might even feel a little guilty as well because you are a little more distracted with yourself and maybe you cannot give this other person a lot of attention. So it could be 2 in 1. Okay, so just watch for that. Okay, and getting straight over here. Now, this card is going to be for spring. This is April, May, and June. So doing very good in winter, stepping right into that gates of triumph and really getting there. Okay, this is the best is the best card for spring, please? Man, they're sliding all over the place. I see it, though. I see it. Okay, there we go. Ninth house. So getting straight into the ninth house over here. The ninth house is really talking about, now look, you're on this journey. You've started this journey. And for a lot of you, you're like, no, I've been on this journey even since 2019, 2020. But the difference is that you now have this different, you're taking on kind of a different journey. Why? Because now you have all the logical proof this year. You're really digging deeper within yourself. So now you're even kind of like on a different kind of journey. Yeah, interesting, right? It's like kind of like maybe you're in the midst of it, right? Like you're really digging deep down in there. Okay, so this one's a spirituality, religion, morals, higher education, long distance travel. Okay, so really traveling along over here in this journey. And maybe it's, you went from one kind of journey and this new one has opened up a doorway over here with Mars is what it really looks like for you to really, I'm just going to say you jumping 2 feet in, because now it's almost like you have this understanding between the Gemini and the Mars of what's going on within the 12th house to move straight into the 9th house. So, okay, so let's see what planet is going to influence this. Wow. This is like the no holds barred reading right here. You are not going to let anything deter you. And that's why I was thinking too, maybe it's you feeling a little guilty as well. Like, I'm so sorry, I'm doing something. I really cannot be there for you at this time. Pluto. Okay, so yeah, you're digging deep within your transformations and letting things go. You're going to look at everything around you and you're going to say, I don't need you. I don't need you. I'm cutting the connection over here. And anything that I want to keep within my life, it's going to be like this sweater effect. It's kind of like the unraveling of a sweater. That sweater is unraveling, we'll just say at the sleeve. Anything that you don't want within that sweater, you are going to cut it out, and the pieces that you believe that you can mend back together that are very important to you, you're going to start sewing those extra pieces up and fixing them and transforming them, okay, because that's what you believe. So it's almost like you're balancing with your air over there what's important, what's not important for your 9th house. Can these people actually be good for me? Can this situation be good for me? Whatever is not, bye-bye, because it's not going to happen this year, right? I've dealt with it last year and I'm not dealing with it this year. So it's very important for you to do this. And you know this, otherwise it wouldn't come up, right? So it's very important. So, and even if you didn't know it, how am I going to say, within your own consciousness, your spirit knows it. So, straight over here to Pluto. Pluto knows. Pluto knows what you need and what you don't need, right? So this is really important for, rebirth. And it just feels that's really what you're going on. And sexual desires as well. Remember, Pluto is a very sexual sign as well. So it just feels like you're going to let go of anything that's tied in any of the ideas or issues of power and control, as well as finding personal freedom and confining mindsets. And that was just about the life, the death, the rebirth, the sex, anything that's holding you back. If you don't like your sexual partner and you're all done with this person and you're like, you know what, we just can't fix it. I've been with you for 2 or 3 years. It's done. Then you're going to cut that string because you're not holding back this time. No more, Libra. Hanging up the phone. It's all done. Okay, and you're doing it with more air energy. Aquarius coming in. Oh, they say air. They really, I've noticed in these cards, they don't lie. Oh, but then the cards never lie, but man, I mean, they really bring out a lot of air issues. Okay, so you have this Aquarian now going out. Within the springtime, you're going to get into this Aquarian energy over here. And how is that going to be done? It is going to be done logical thinking again. Because what? because air is very logical. So yeah, you're logically going to think about the ties that you no longer want. You know what I'm going to call this, you guys? You know what word I just heard? Spring cleaning. That's exactly what this is. I just heard it. Spring cleaning. They're doing spring cleaning. And that's exactly what you're doing. You are spring cleaning. Wow. Thank you, Spirit Guide, for that one, because that is exactly what they're doing. Okay, so yes, you are spring cleaning. You are sticking to it. You know what you want, and the Aquarius is stick to it. That is what they do. They stick to it, right? So it says you might not have all the answers, but you have network available to you. Use it to answer anything at your fingertips. So if you're also looking deep for spiritual answers and stuff like this, you can also, look them up. You can, research things, and do things like that, because I do see a lot of research going on, and maybe you're going to research yoga or other things to help you attain the spiritual journey that you're going through. It's also a card of I know. So I know that I need to spring clean. Okay. So yeah, if you feel like others have been neglecting you or hurting your feelings or doing anything like that, or avoiding you, detached, cold, you know what? You're going to say spring cleaning. I'm not dealing with that anymore. I'm done. So that's, and if it's not, then you're going to open up a conversation using the communication of the swords in the air, and you're going to fix it. Hey, what's wrong with you? Okay, well, we need to fix this. Otherwise, if it's not fixable, I gotta let you go. So, spring cleaning. Yeah. There it is too, that avoiding and stop watching me, and if you're grumpy at me and you're gossiping about me, and I see that you are not doing anything, you don't want to communicate with me, right, with the Page of Swords upside down, you're mad, you're gossipy, you're not going to turn right side up and be nice to me, I don't have anything, I'm done. Yeah, see, walking away with the Eight of Cups. That's it. Spring cleaning. So, okay. Very nice. Everybody needs spring cleaning. So in the summer, we have July, August, and September coming up. I'm really enjoying doing these readings, you guys. I think they're really fun. So best card needed for summer. It's right here. We all see it. The second house. Let's worry about those finances and money. Look, I've done my spring cleaning. I've got into my spiritual journey. I figured out the truths. Now I can go spring clean away from that. And now I'm going to go worry about my assets, finances, my money, my taxes, anything else that needs to be, towards my gate of triumph. Things that are going to make me feel better about myself and make me feel like I'm more prosperous. So worried about those monies and that assets. Let's see what's going on. So, planet that's most needed. Okay, so what's most needed here with the planet is Venus, looking for that prosperity, of course. Because that was the whole point. To get to the gates of triumph is the prosperity. So looking for everything, and that's a beautiful Libra card. So getting straight into your own planet, getting into your own energy in the summertime, and yeah, really working hard at what you want and what is going to make you abundant. There's a lot of good love coming in with that card as well. Even though we're talking about the second house, I still see the abundance of love as well. So if you're looking for love in summertime, I can totally, with Venus sitting here, see that also happening. The only reason it's not coming out is because we didn't pick more than one house, but that's okay. We can see it as we go, right? If I would have picked another one, it probably would have said love or the fifth house or something, right? But with Venus, it is showing that it's a great time to fix the communications of love. Find love if you're open to find love, if you want love. Also with Venus, is also a great time to conceive, right? So if you're looking to conceive a baby, this would be a great time because you have Venus love coming in. So, and she is a very fertile woman. So yes, if you're looking to have that baby, go ahead and start doing that. If you don't want a baby, watch it, right? Watch it because it's a fertile time for you. Okay. Okay, let's see what's going on. But otherwise, for the second house, yes, it's just talking about how you're going to make that money, find ways to make that money, fix things, get your assets together. If you're trying to get out of debt, now is a good time to start making plans to consult debt collectors or anything that you need, debt advice, however. Scorpio, wow. So then you have this beautiful Scorpion card coming out. I'm going to show you this. She's really cool. She has her stinger here and all of her lovely legs here. But it's a great card because it's of death and rebirth, and it's saying that I can do anything I want to do. You can't hold me back. Scorpions are very good at doing that. They sting and it hurts and they get to it. It's the getting to work. Transforming your money the way you want to transform your money. Finding a career, it's a great time to find a career as well. Anything pretty much with the Venus and the Scorpio is telling you, you can do it. It's time now. So looks, you got rid of what you don't need. Now you're going to go in and get what you need. So very beautiful. You want it, go get it. Stand your ground for what you want with the Seven of Wands. Yes, with the Star card coming in. Dream it, stand up for it, and it will start coming through. Okay, so, and you know, also talking about Venus and that love, you're going to run into somebody who's starry-eyed about you. You could even be starry-eyed about them. I'm telling you, this is a great time to date. If you're looking to date, there are going to be suitors out there for you, Libra. I'm getting into what we got here. Now we're going to that fall winter area, right? Because we have the October, November, December. So it's going to be fall going right back into a little bit of the winter wonderland. Okay, so let's see what we got over here. Move these over just a little bit. Okay, so what house is most needed for Libra, please? Towards the end of the year, whoa, going flying. Wow. So you're going straight. You guys have, it's almost like when you guys are doing something this year, it's like you're going to step right into this area, finish it up over here. Once you finish it up over here, you're going to start something kind of new over here, and then you're going to finish it off right there. It's like everything's rolling together so beautifully. Wow. It's the perfect balance is exactly what it is. It's the perfect balance. So this year is going to be very balanced for you. Of course, there's going to be overwhelmingness, you know, you guys. Okay. Of course, there's going to be overwhelming. Okay. So if you're like, well, it's just too perfect. Well, we're just looking, obviously, Spirit is just showing us the good things. You know, you already have some of the, you know, bad things. You have people who are gossiping about you, people who are doing the things, you know, that are not good towards you. Of course, right? There's always going to be bad parts. But we're looking, obviously, Spirit is giving us the overall look of the bigger picture of what is important. Not really getting down to the negative pieces. Which is nice. And it's because your overall card is called what? Success expands in your life. It's not obstacles and challenges. So that, I think that's why. Okay. So just keep that in mind. We can do that on a monthly basis, right? Let's just look at the good stuff. You can do that monthly. Okay. So here we go. 8 of House. So you have the Queen of Swords coming up. I just wanted to show that really fast to you because it's talking about, yes, Spirit is telling you this is just about being calm, cool, and relaxed, and about how you're logically doing things and how everything is coming together. Okay, so I just pulled that out for here. So, and of course it's an air car, yeah. And it's that Gemini right here, right? So, okay. but yeah, that's pretty much what the Spirit is talking about. Just in case, you know, I had somebody out there going, oh, I didn't see anything bad. That's impossible. Nah, that's meant for monthly reading. I don't need that. Let's just get down to the good stuff. Okay, so coming out is the Uranus. Uranus is actually talking once again about that logical thinking and bringing everything that you've learned pretty much from the whole year into play. Now you've kind of brought them all together and you have the understanding of what is logically needs to be done with your finances. You've worked on your finances. You've seen everything that was illuminating you. We see the illumination right here with the star. So this is really like digging deep to know where you're supposed to go. If it's debt, standing your ground for the creative ideas and the things that you needed and the advancements. And it does look like advancements. It looks like advancements in work, money, and finances, and even love. Okay, so now with Uranus, you're going to bring those all together in the wintertime and really think logically about where am I going to put these advancements, right? Because now you're in the 8th house, which is the transformational area of your life. It's about to be shared resources and intense emotions. So, yeah. Right, so yeah, it's also talking about, yeah, jointly controlled money, assets, taxes, inheritances, obligations. So now you're going to show, okay, well, I have obligations to have to pay off this debt. This would be a great time that now if you have this advancement over here of money to start paying off the debt that you owe so that you can get back to the things that you need to have. Okay, so let's see how it's going to be done. Passionately with Sagittarius. So you have this control with Sagittarius, and it's going to come in with this fiery passion. It's going to tell you, you have to do this. Sagittarian card is that quick action that says this has to be done in a controlled style. So you have to make sure that you're controlling the situation. The ball is going to be in your court. So it's going to be up to you to take this into your own hands. Excuse me, I need some water. Throat's drying out. Okay, into your own hands so that, you know, you can get this done. So having all of this passion and all of this control, it is going to keep you, it says go with the flow. Once again, going with the flow, just like the Aquarius, you're going to go with the flow, but yet it's I perceive with this motivation, right? Where can I be honest with myself? Where can I put this stuff? What do I need to do to actually get this? Well, the good thing is that you have the Uranus here to tell you logically. Time is on your side, right? Father time. Time is on your side, so it's the perfect timing to have this happen. And now you're going to move forward and say, I got this. Okay, so I'm getting 2 cards and then we're all done, guys. Awesome reading. Yeah, traveling on. Sagittarius, Aries card coming out. It's giving you that recognition to tell you with the Sagittarius, it's time to look outward. It's time to look where I'm going to do this. Where do I put this money? What do I do with this stuff in the 8th house? Do I, you know, put my taxes aside? Do I pay the debt? You know, it's going to give you all these different things to do. Maybe you even want to travel. Maybe you're going to put extra money aside and go travel, right? Go travel someplace you wanted to travel. It's a great time for travel. Page of Wands coming out. You want to travel? Go do it. Feeling a little more adventurous. Why? Because you have the logical thinking of knowing what to do with all your assets and all the things that you're doing. So now you have extra money to kind of squabble in. Right? I saved this and now look where I get to go. You want to go to Disneyland? Go to Disneyland, you know? So yeah, you have all these, all these things that you get to do. Yeah, travel for sure. With the Fool over here, it's a big change and a big chance that you're going to change. And be careful too. Don't make it a chance. Don't make it a risk. Don't, you know, use the logical thinking. Don't let it become a risk. You know, if I take too much money over here, then I'm risking, you know, not having it perfect, right? No. So be careful with that. And the Ace of Wands. Some of you are getting an inheritance, you know, a promotion, an inheritance, something of this nature, right? And this is going to give you this new start that you're needing. Maybe you got a lot in your tax returns and you're still trying to figure over here in spring, or excuse me, in summer, what to do with all the money, right? Trying to split it all up to make the better call here for you. And I will see you guys next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.